EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Kicker has us set for the start. And off we go here on Monday night. Good coverage by the kick G. Force him to start out back at the 23-yard line. Greg, he's one of the veterans of the league now. Here comes Dak Prescott in the Cowboy offense. Season 11 for Dak. He turned 33 back in July and was third in the league in passing a season ago.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
Just a yard on first down. Here's 2nd and 9. That is Ferguson in motion. Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's 3rd down.
Man in motion, heading left. 3rd and short. Prescott. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Anger now on to punt. That kick is away. To return, it's Shaheed. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. They're led out by a former star at Alabama. It's Jalen Milroe at quarterback.
It's not so much that he was able to throw for over 400 yards in last week's game, Mike, but it's the fact that he made it look so easy. Every time he touched the ball, it seemed like they were just up and down the field with very little resistance. And he doesn't necessarily have to repeat that type of production this week, but it certainly wouldn't hurt.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now it's Milroe. Hit as he throws, that one will fall to the turf, and it's incomplete. The pressure too much to get away from that time. Good 3rd down stop, and it sets up 4th down. Got it with Smith and Jigba. He gets free. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. He continues to score TDs at a remarkable rate. That's now 26 for him in 1 year.
The kick is good. Makes the score Seahawks 7, Cowboys nothing. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A safe kick taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. There's CeeDee Lamb heading back out there with the rest of his Cowboys teammates. And he is right up there amongst the league leaders when it comes to receiving yards by a wideout this year. Now they'll pitch it out here. He is met and line of scrimmage, too.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Left side, caught by Lamb. And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds. Now facing third down and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. The pressure gets there. Down he goes. Back inside the 20-yard line. Leonard Williams getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season. Here's Brian Anger now. He's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 37-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Milroe. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
It's a gain of 20. And the Seahawks first down.
Now Milroe on first down. Out of the backfield, it's Jeremiah Love. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Momentum building here. On this drive, they go again, first and 10. The throw on the run is complete. So that touchdown pass, number 51 on the year, it moves him past 2 guys at 50 to the best ever. Tom Brady in 2007 and Patrick Mahomes in 2018. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Cavante Turpin on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Cowboys set to get back to work. And there's a look at Clayton Adams, their offensive coordinator. Adams, year 2 now as the offensive coordinator in Big D. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. On play action, here's Dak. Short throw brought in by Schoonmaker. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup.
On second down, it's Dak.
At the 25-yard line.
Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. Touchdown, Dallas.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Seahawks back to work on offense, including the 2025 NFL Offensive Player of the Year, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he's had an early impact on this game. Sensational start. And you know they're going to be looking his way more as this game goes on. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
They'll run with Emmanuel Wilson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. New set of downs, it's first and 10.
That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Throwing is Milroe. Connection made to Tyson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Throwing now, Milroe on first down. He's got it inside the 5. And he'll take it on in. Jordan Tyson. Touchdown, Seattle. Touchdown number 9 for the year. And make it 3 in the first. He has thrown 3 first-quarter touchdowns. An incredible start to this one.
It really is incredible, Mike, and I'm not sure really what word there is better to describe it. This is just truly a special performance we're seeing today. But I'll tell you what, I'm excited what the next 3 quarters have in store.
This taken at the 5. And he'll be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football, and he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. They've got it with second down and 13 in front of them. Now, screen going to be set up for Davis. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. 3rd and long. They put Pickens in motion. Dak facing 3rd and long. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for the sack. Here's their punter now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
On the ground, here is Love to begin this drive. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Once again, it's Love. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Kobe Durant up to make the stop. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Jalen Thompson on the coverage.
Here's 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Milroe's pass.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
He's had a lot of success throwing the ball early. Look at the numbers. Already up over 200 passing yards. Play action, it's Milroe. That one incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Makes the score Seahawks 28, Cowboys 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down. Second and long coming up. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only able to rush the passer and put pressure on him, but the coverage is just so tight on the back end, there's just nowhere to go with the ball.
And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
And we'll mark him down just shy of the 40. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Again, it is Wilson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 13 more on that carry. He is churning out the yards. And another first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
In some rhythm. Good drive rolling. Here's another first and 10. From the gun, it's Milrow. That's out left and complete. He's got Tyson. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of
Here's
8.
second and 2.
At the Cowboys' 40-yard line.
Milrow. Moving outside the pocket. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right. And this call will stand. From the 1, second and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
They'll run with Lowe. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jeremiah Lowe. Touchdown Seahawks. His second rushing touchdown of the year. That is a first National Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You got to hope he finds that ball. I can promise you every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown, they have that first one somewhere. I know where mine is. It sits right on top of my shelf. It's a special moment, and they're hoping it's the first of many for this young back.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Cowboys' offense make their way out to take over once more. And now the hill to climb has gotten steeper. They had the safety to and this offensive line just has no answers right now. That's another sack. They'll bring up second and long. To throw is Prescott. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down. That is Ferguson in motion. Prescott from the gun on third down. That's going to be caught, and that one's going to be shut down. They are short of the line to gain. No first down, and the punt team will come on here on fourth down. Third time punt team has been summoned in this first half. Kicks away. Returnable from his own 4. And he'll be taken down as time runs out, and we've come to the end of the first half of play. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Shaheed now to return it. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Seahawks offense and quarterback Jalen Milroe making their way back out there. He has played well all season long, entering this final stretch of games in December and January as the NFL leader in touchdown passes.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Milroe to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Milroe. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. This drive started to take some nice shape. Another 1st and 10 here. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Seattle. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball game.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Cowboys offense and their running back, Jalen Blue, heading back out there. And he's had trouble getting on track in this one. Really limited space to find an opening. The defensive front stopping him multiple times. Generally, he has not been a big factor in this game to this point. They put Pickens in motion. Now Davis. And a good run there. They will get him 5 yards. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And he'll just chuck this one to the sideline. Receiver in the area, so no grounding, but it's 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Seahawks offense and quarterback Jalen Milroe making their way back out there. And he's putting together a remarkable season, currently leading the NFL in passing yards as we play here in the month of December. The pressure gonna cave in on him. He will go down. Jalen Thompson, the safety, coming hard to record the sack. Let's go now. Now it's Milroe. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Milroe. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
19 more yards.
It's a gain of 19 in the air. First down, Seattle.
First and 10 at
To the air, it's Milrow. Got his man at the 6. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Seahawks. His 4th TD grab of the season. And with that touchdown pass, he draws even with the Hall of Famer Peyton Manning. Most touchdown passes in a single season. They share the record now with 55 each. Myers now to add the PAT. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Cowboys offense headed back to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Come to the line, got some work to do now. It is 2nd and long. Back to throw is Prescott. A quick slant taken by Lamb. He's inside the 35.
Prescott's pass complete.
We're seeing a lot of this around the league, Mike, as defenses continue to adjust to controlling for explosive plays. They're playing with a lot of depth. They're saying, we're not going to let you throw the ball over our head. So that's why these guys are such weapons. It can be short throw, long run. And just because you don't try to throw it a million yards doesn't mean you can't have explosive plays in the passing game.
Cowboys 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Shaheed now to return it. Ho-ho! He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Seahawks offense, quarterback Jalen Milrow making their way back out there. And he has given the folks who put together our highlights a lot to choose from. Came out hot, has not let up. Touchdown pass after touchdown pass. The defense left grasping at straws, trying to figure out how to slow him down. He has had some kind of game. Got a man left side. It's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 30.
A big play for Seattle. And even 30 yards.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On play action, Milrow taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. That is caught. What a throw. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
And he misses the extra point. It's no good. That is his 2nd miss of the year. And the score stays right where it is. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. There's CeeDee Lamb heading back out there with the rest of his Cowboys teammates. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Now Prescott. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. That's another sack.
Just simply more of the same, and you're just not going to have a lot of success, Mike, when you're constantly starting drives with 2nd and long, 3rd and long. It's just not a good way to play offense in the NFL, and here we go again.
They put Pickens in motion. On second down, here's Milton. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Working out of the gun is Milton. DeMarcus Lawrence. He is having one heck of a night. His third sack of the game. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. That's taken in at the 50. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Seahawks offense ready to take over once again. Hey, Greg, this has been something to watch. Let's go through some of these highlights. Touchdown after touchdown after touchdown.
And this is one of those games where dreams are a reality, Mike, and you just can't.
That is over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson. And the Cowboys force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
That is Ferguson in motion. On first down, it's Davis. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. And we will not get another snap here. That is going to do it for this third quarter of play. Off the bootleg, it's Milton. The pressure gets there. Down he goes. Back inside the 20-yard line. Well, they come to the line. Not an easy one to convert. Third and very long. Now, screen going to be set up for Davis. Forget about it. They're going to lose more yardage there. Good job by the defense, and it's fourth down. They'll send out the punt team, and the kick's away. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Seahawks offense and quarterback Jalen Milroe making their way back out there. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 10 yards.
They go three tight ends here on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They're going to go again with Price. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Trying to keep this unbeaten run to start the season intact. Pick up there goes a long way with this new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Milroe. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
There's a short one taken in by Barner. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Third and 1.
They're going to try to run for it with Price. Mark him right on the 15, and the march continues. That is a first down picked up on the ground. Come to the line now for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the
Throwing
15-yard
is
line.
Milroe. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Gain of 9 brings up
Second and a yard.
1 at the 6-yard line.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. How about that? Quarterback able to spot the ball on the ground, gets on it, and keeps it for the offense. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying, it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Out come the Cowboys for their next drive. Looks like what the Cowboys have ahead. They're scheduled the next few weeks. They get the late season bye next week. Then they go to Inglewood to face the Rams. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. The shotgun, a throw from Milton. In the middle of the field, it's taken by CeeDee Lamb. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. That is Ferguson in motion. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards.
Trying to find something positive. This has been a rough one. A little bright spot there with the first down. Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. First and 10 now from the 36. In motion, Lamb. On the ground, it's Blue. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Now facing 3rd down and 10. From the gun, here's Milton. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Leonard Williams bursting in for yet another sack. His guys now have 11 for the game. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. So the 12th man, a factor here, as it's a win for the Seahawks.